Moon is near. I mean, Ripple's on a Twitter spree as we speak. They are so active, guys, and this price action is most definitely diabolical because what is going on? Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.37. Again, up, down, up, down. Just look at this. Look at Bitcoin right here, guys. Yeah, I mean, 105K. It has to at some point, by the way, choose a direction. You know this, right? So, place your bets. Are we going to move up or down? Let me know in the comments below. But today is most definitely a huge day, guys. There's just so much happening. We're going to be talking about it all in today's video, and we're going to connect the dots. First things first, good luck from Mr. Pool. Now, guys, are I'm part of XRP in the XRP community. You know, this is quite interesting. Once upon a time, Mr. Pool told us on this day, right? It's like a 2-year delta, 5/19/2023. Good luck. Now, what could this mean, right? Could it be something bullish or something negative for XRP? There is some type of like sinister type of there's like a sinister smile right here, guys, right? Whenever Mr. Pool posts smiley faces, you know what that meant? A dump occurred. Mr. Pool on this exact day, he told us, hey, if XRP is in the red, okay, this isn't financial advice, by the way. Do not listen to me in my interpretation, but at least you could buy more XRP. Why? Because when you look up at that beautiful golden sun and blue skies, you should thank God that you still have a chance to buy XRP, right? Because it's at a cheap price. That was for today's dates as well. Another smiley face. Well, today people are very happy, right? So much is coming out, guys, especially with news. We're going to be connecting the dots in today's video, don't worry. Now, David Short's reply to this tweet, someone just canceled a meeting on me at work and doesn't want to reschedule. Sorry, but my andirons won't clean themselves, right? What is this? Well, a metal stand, typically one of a pair for supporting wood burning in a fireplace. A fireplace, you say, right? Once again, talking about the bear, possibly. But, guys, we got confirmed. I told you, when we're close to something magical happening, there's just going to be external events that ties into the price action side of things. Okay? So let's prepare, let us pay attention. What just happened today? Well, Justin, class action lawsuit filed against Michael Saylor's strategy, alleging misleading statements about Bitcoin strategy. Wow. So they just got hit. I remember when Ripple got hit by a lawsuit, by the way, right? What happened to XRP's price? It dumped. But magically, Bitcoin pumped today. And that's how you know manipulation is on one. On 5/18 from Bob Cook's overnight, Bitcoin what happens to Bitcoin, guys? Dissolves, right? Or collapses on itself. Buy Bitcoin and buy XRP, right? As in buy Bitcoin, but you probably want to buy XRP. The money will be going from one area to another, guys. Forbes. Oh, really? Did Forbes talk about or mention Michael Saylor before? The Bitcoin alchemist. There it is. Who else did Forbes mention? Yeah, all the other Black Swan events. That's crazy, guys. The saga continues. Listen to what this person says.
Example, the East India Company went down. This Dutch tulip mania. And it's one of these things where it totally makes sense until suddenly the consensus on it flips, and then when that consensus flips, if there's nothing holding it up. So I hold Bitcoin and I have Bitcoin, but it's still something I'm not. If I'm perfectly honest, I still get spidey senses about it.
Yep. You surely do, guys. You most definitely surely want to just be cautious about Bitcoin. We know that it's going to go up no matter what, though, right? That's the thing, because of Mr. Pool's hidden hands post, right? That controls Bitcoin price, and he showed us that it literally only goes up, right? Until the day it doesn't. So the higher it goes, by the way, you guys realize this, right? The higher Bitcoin's price goes up, the more risky it is to hold onto this asset, if you haven't noticed, right? Why? Because at any point in time, they could literally just pull the plug. right? So the higher it goes, the more riskier it is to hold. But until then, let us pump to the right and go up forever. Look what else came out today. I told you this, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Justin, Circle USDC in informal talks to sell itself to Coinbase or Ripple. Fortune reports. There it is, right? Guys, please don't tell me the bottom is in, because today I'm seeing like 10 external news coming out and about, right? Like a bunch of them, multiple of them. I told you, when we're getting close, there's going to be rumors or news coming out which will tie into the price moving higher. So Ripple has opened the war chest, right? Over $100 billion dollars in XRP. What do we see here? Ripple, however, comes armed with an ample war chest, right? So if Coinbase wants to go against Ripple into buying Circle, who's going to win? Right? Who's going to win? Circle pursues IPO, but talks with Coinbase and Ripple could mean a sale. Interesting. XRP. Oh, XRP is Ripple's war chest, is it? That's a fascinating take. The laptop is on Coinbase. Oh, really? This picture was from Mr. Pool, remember, right? If you are not logged in, XRP, the gold coins. This is very, very fascinating. But if there's a race to buying Circle, guys, right? Who's going to win? Either Coinbase or Ripple. The fight is on. Well, this is odd because 5 times 8 times 9 equal 360. 360, you say? Right? That comes out to what? A circle. Circle. 5 times 8 times 9, which connects to what? Circle. That's odd. Which we know that number connects to Ripple and XRP. So who just got confirmed to winning just by simply looking at a number? Ripple has been confirmed, it seems as. Now, I was wondering, okay, how much are they bidding? Well, Ripple and Coinbase are now in a bidding war for Circle. Sources say Ripple has the upper hand at a 9 to 11 billion price tag. Oh, you don't say this number comes again. This is odd, right? What's up with this number 911, guys? Right? Which again ties into the reset. Very strange that that's the amount they're bidding. 9 to 11, guys, with Coinbase and Ripple, if I'm not mistaken, right? So who do you think would win this bidding war? My bet is on Ripple, right? Why? Because it's a chosen one, not to mention because of that number 589 and this number as well. What's up with this number, right? What's up with it? Everything is embedded in the numbers, guys. That's all we have to know. Now, again, oh, you think we're lying, guys, but this is all coming out today, this week. I told you, news will be coming out. I hope this isn't the bottom because, again, this is explosive news, but this is just the beginning stages of it, right? When it gets confirmed, I'm guessing Ripple buys out, or it has to be Ripple because they're probably going to tie XRP's price to new all-time highs with that acquisition, guys. There's a rumor going on with what's happening right here. Ripple reportedly offers XRP and cash in pursuit of Circle acquisition, right? So the rumor going around is that Ripple are offering XRP and cash for Circle. That does make sense here, right? Right here, XRP, the war chest. Making everyone initially say how much sell pressure would this have on the market. Again, this could tie into what? We gotta go to the charts. XRP versus Bitcoin. Is that why it's weak? Have anyone else wondered why XRP is like? Look at this, right? Why is XRP so weak against Bitcoin? Now it makes sense, doesn't it? Right? Now it makes sense. It would make sense if again, we're so close to this liquidity grab region, guys. If XRP just dumps a bit more, right? The bottom is set. Then it flies. Ripple acquires Circle during this move right here. Ripple acquires Circle. It would probably be a complicated volume-based sales agreement if I were to guess, or some sort of structured options package, cash equivalents if price wasn't at price by a certain time, giving Ripple the chance to raise more capital if needed or pay over a prolonged period. That's my best guess. Interesting. Very fascinating observations here. But again, yeah, the price action is crazy, guys. So seems Coinbase has always had its eye on Circle. Maybe that's why the C, okay, has been slowing, changing over time. This is very interesting as well, because Coinbase could buy out Circle here, right? See, it's closing into what? A circle. Oh my lord, guys, that's crazy. But wait, Mr. Poole called it first though. He told us to watch out for Coinbase. What? And remember, this was back into the year 2020. This was Coinbase logo back then. It was just a C, right? Circle, or actually turning into an actual circle, 360 degrees, which is what? 589. If this doesn't give you goosebumps, I don't know what will, guys. So who's going to win? We have evidence from both sides here. Okay, we'll see. But to me, this is all coming out now. Why now? Ask yourself the question, why now? Because they're getting ready for an explosive pump. Breaking: Senate will pass the Genius Act today as well, right? So supposedly this act is or this bill may be a confirmation that the Senate is voting on stablecoin legislation tonight, guys. Hopefully it gets passed. We'll see. So this is going to be ballistic too.
So no, but I'm so interested in terms of who was trying to get meetings with you for the last year to say, please, this is a terrible idea.
No one in the industry is doing that.
Of course not.
It has to do with my colleagues. And basically, it's gotten to be a question, and we'll find out tonight. We have broad policy agreement, Democrats and Republicans. The question is, can we get past the partisan politics and allow us to actually have a victory? I would enjoy having a bipartisan victory.
So there's nobody in the industry who's saying this is a bad idea?
No.
So the only people who are saying it's a bad idea to you thus far are, you're saying, just other politicians?
For what reason? Politicians that want to see centralized control.
Right.
And, a centralized...
Interesting. The people who are opposing this bill, by the way, are the people who aren't great for adoption and innovation. Why? Because this bill, I guess, decentralizes this industry further, right? And they don't want to lose that centralization that these politicians may have.
Control. If you want that, buy the digital yuan. I don't want to see that happen here in America. I think it would be devastating for the dollar's value as a reserve currency. This will actually perpetuate the dollar's value as a reserve currency. It will extend that momentum. It's going to extend demand for U.S. Treasuries. There's a lot to like about this.
Yes, because of stable coins, guys, right? They're voting on this Genius Act around... So by the time you guys watch this video, they're going to be voting, okay? We'll see what happens, to be fair. But Warren has political reasons to hate this bill. She hates crypto and Trump. It should be noted that the banking industry hates this bill because it weakens its ability to be a custodian of securities and make money off of the so-called float. One lawmaker involved said it will be 59 votes or 70 votes or 70, and if it's 59 votes, it fails. If this bill fails, it will be next to impossible to get serious crypto reform legislation through anytime soon. Senator Cynthia, as chair of the Digital Assets Subcommittee, canceled a meeting with me and won't reschedule. Wow, what's going on here, guys? But I have noticed that Ripple's awfully active, right? No matter if it's Brad Garlinghouse or who, but they're all activated. During Teacher Appreciation Week, Ripple announced a historic $25 million RLUSD donation, guys, and Teach for America, right? I do want to talk about this as well, because what's going on here, guys? Joe Biden has been diagnosed with aggressive form of... Wow. I mean, sorry to Joe, guys, but Mr. Poole knew what's upcoming, right? We actually talked about this years ago. He is the Phoenix, it seems as, right? So I don't know, guys, but what's it called? His name comes out to JB, as people have mentioned, right? If that's the case, well, the leader's final breath created a veil of mystery. Who? I don't know, guys. I'm not here to know who this person maybe JB could be, but the Riddlers have told us 4 days after is your final chance to buy. JB, in my opinion, isn't a person. I think it's a dollar. I think. Right? That's my thought though. But Mr. Poole did say disappear. He will. I haven't seen him on the news too much except today, right? With all this stuff, which comes out to a 9/11 code as well, from the day he left office. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens today, guys. There's so much happening, right? 5/19. The final two for today's video. I mean, hopefully the sun shines here soon. Now, I need your advice. But anyways, that's what face is. See ya.